Welcome back to Legacy Cooking. Today's episode, we will be making Nashville lemon bread. It's my grandmother's cookbook, From Kitchen to Kitchen. First thing we're gonna need for this recipe, 3/4 cup or 1 1/2 sticks of butter. Next thing is gonna be 1 1/2 cup of sugar. Next thing you're gonna need is 3 eggs. Next thing you're gonna need is 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 cup of buttermilk. Next thing you're gonna need is go ahead and get you 2 lemons. You're gonna need the zest of 1 lemon, and you're gonna need the juice of both lemons. Last thing you're gonna need is 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. The things you're gonna need for this is go ahead and get you 2 small bread pans. You're gonna need some bowls to mix, and that's about it. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is preheat our oven to 350. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started by taking our 1.5 sticks of butter, and we're just gonna cream it until it's nice and smooth. All right, once you beat that butter to where it's nice and smooth, we're gonna go ahead and add our sugar and our eggs and just get that a nice little mix. Once you got that mixed nice and well, we're gonna go ahead and grab our buttermilk and go ahead and get 3/4 cup of it ready. Next, we're gonna get all of our dry ingredients. That's gonna be the flour, the baking soda, the salt, and then I just sipped it just because. But we're gonna take our buttermilk and we're gonna mix that in with the dry. Just kind of get it all in there. Once you get all that in there, you're gonna give it a nice mix. Last but not least, add that lemon zest. And just kind of fold that in. Just kind of fold it all up in there. All right, next thing you want to do is go ahead and grease your 2 pans. All right, once you got your pans greased, go ahead and take your batter. And last little fold, pour that motherfucker in. All right, once you got your pans nice and filled, we're gonna go ahead and go into our oven, 325 for 1 hour. All right, once your oven goes off, go ahead and take your bread out. It's gonna look something like this. It's gonna look real nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and get that icing going. 3/4 cup of powdered sugar and your juice of 2 lemons. With a nice little whisk, just till it's nice mixed dissolved. You're just gonna pour it over.